Good morning. We are the group the collaborators unite to expose the three above plagiarism in the academic community and collaborative plagiarism. Following the teaching and advice given by our teachers and corroborating what Pedro Paulet said. Modding copying ideas, placing text, and inviting complete sign and different research works made by other researchers, and not citing the authors and the source, to placing them as or to give to understand that it as a work by your authorship, in affecting their ability to create, develop, and innovate human knowledge sets. Next, one One of the cases of plagiarism was Bryce Echenique 2009. The National Institute for Defense of Competition and Protection of Intersource prepared in the copy. Sanctions the Peruvian return Alfredo Bryce Echenique for having plagiarism 15 in authors and in total 16 articles that were published in various media of national and international. The resolutions of the copy confirm that the author of Mundo para Julius he finishes the moral right of paternity in the form of the plagiarism and the moral right of integrity. That is, he publishes this text practice in their entirety, and he just signed while the name without mentioning or citing the orders or the orders of the same. The entity decided to secure the writer a fine of 20 tax units with equivalent to 71,000 soles at that time. I has do I has back Duklina.
Thanks, Felix. In a broad way, it is known as plagiarism too. Books that have very similar ideas or stories, translation that essentially reproduce the solutions previously provided. Inventions or works of are very similar to existing one, trademarks or among others that distinguish a product already created. What is characterized as intellectual property is a set of different legal frameworks under which the interests of authors and inventors in creative works are protected. They can be expressions of ideas, as in the case of copyright, rights or practical application and of an idea, such as when they are patentable depending on these laws of each country. In Peru, according to Article 229 of the Criminal Code, plagiarism can be punished with a sentence of between 4 years in prison and 8 years in prison, plus the imposition of up to 180 days of fine. Next, please. In conclusion, that is why my recommendation is to stop this bad practice. This will allow us to avoid the loss of our ability to create and innovate knowledge, as well as avoid assuming negative consequences such as lack of credibility of the research work we do as part of our academic training, and fulfill our curricular obligations and duties, which involve developing various scientific research work as monographs, theses, etc. Margot will tell us about collaborative work.
Thank you. Now we will talk collaborative work. Is that work where a group of people contribute their ideas and knowledge in order to achieve a common goal. Also seeks to enhance effective attitudinal and motivational aspects, generating positive achievements for the whole group. How, for example, In this coursework, we are a group of 4 people. We have connected 2 present areas well done. The tasks have been divided and each one is qualified to present, each contributing their knowledge of the subject. Next, please. Each quarters. 1. Integration always the group united to achieve success. 2. Internal collaboration the group supports itself voluntarily. 3. Communication between all for better coordination and presentation. And 4. Mutual respect in the group when presenting our ideas. Now, types of collaborative work. 1. Community management. 2. Communication resources. 3. Telepresence resources. And 4. Tax management resources. Now, Gabriel's turn.
Now benefits. First, innovation. Brainstorming to stimulate creativity and innovation. Interdisciplinary work. Workers will be specialists who will also know the various approach and processes of the same project. Improvement of work environment. Each collaborator can work equally with their peers in other areas. Helps create a positive work environment. Increased productivity. Freedom, trust, and responsibility increase their productivity to achieve more and better results. Importance. Collaborative work contributes to an increased sense of commitment, since the collaborator has a more direct and free impact on the work of the company and is allowed to contribute valuable ideas that are taken into account and that, in addition, are enriched by their knowledge. Valuable. First, individual responsibility with the team, honesty, integrity, commitment. Conclusion, the knowledge that is shared among the members is to more than poor productivity is to gain creativity and develop the group successfully. A collaborative team demands great maturity from its members. Leadership falls on the group itself and not on specific individuals. Thank you.